Welcome back, listeners. You're listening to the Internet Marketing and Business Solutions radio show with Ron Couming from RCS Technology Solutions, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs achieve even greater success using various internet marketing techniques and methods. It is the wave of the future. If you're not online, you're not in business. And if you are, you won't be in business long. You don't hire somebody, your competitors will. Anyhow, today I want to talk to you about email marketing. Everybody has heard pretty much at one point or another that the money is in the list. So if the money is in the list, what happens, if your email list is only 150 people? You want to increase that email list. You want to have a 5-figure email list. You want to have a 4-figure email list. The more people you can email and engage with is, obviously the more money you're going to make. And we can talk about how to send your emails, the days of the week, and, the 3 informational, 1 to sell. The strategy behind the emails themselves is different than generating the list itself. One great way to generate an email list, or at least to start the process, everything you have like the 3 T's. You try it, test it, and then tweak it. You try to see if what you're thinking about works. So you test it, try it, tweak it. Okay, so if it's not working, you tweak it a little bit, and sometimes it's as simple as changing the wording, changing the color on the picture, whatever it is. But one great way to do it is to offer an AMD. And an AMD is what we call an attraction marketing device. We abbreviate it to AMD. That can be something as simple as, let's say you're in real estate. Your AMD could be 3 things you need to know before you hire a real estate agent. Now, they would then click on that Facebook ad or the link, wherever you posted it, Instagram or whatever. Now, they click on it and they get there. When they get to the page, it's going to be what we call a squeeze page. That's where they have to put their name, their email address, and then click submit. When they submit, they then get the information. So that's one way to build your list, giving out tips. I suggest giving out tips instead of PDFs. How many times have you downloaded a PDF or a white paper or a video series and never even read it, or read the first chapter? So 3 tips. I actually try to give 7 tips. Or 5. I'll go 5 things you need to know before you hire an internet marketer. 7 things you need to know before you hire a website designer. And each one of those, try to keep your tip page to only 1 page in length. You don't want them to have to flip the page. And each one of those 7 tips need to be actionable. So they need to be clear, concise, and brief, and actionable. So they need to be, do this, do that, ask them this, ask them that. And also write it in such a way that somebody who's not industry specific or industry trained, can understand it. So a great way to attract new people and to grow your list is to create an AMD. And the best AMDs, the ones that have the highest success rates, are tips. And the tips can be 3 things you need to know before you hire a real estate agent, 7 things you need to know before you hire somebody to paint your house, or whatever your industry is. And this will help drive people to get that information, and when prior to getting that information, they then put in their information, their email address and first name. And now once you have that email address and their first name, that's when you say thank you. Then you send an autoresponder. There's a whole strategy behind that. Thank you very much, and then maybe even a survey. What are the 4 things that you are having the most difficulty in your industry? So, now they're going to fill out that survey. They're going to tell you what their 4 biggest problems are. Now that helps you understand them and that industry. So now you turn around, when you have that information in their email address, you send them back an email and you help them solve those problems. You have a higher likelihood of getting a client. You've been listening to Ron Couming, the Internet Marketing and Business Solutions radio show. I'm from RCS Technology Solutions. This show is on 980 WCAP, where everybody gets it.